Hi friends, Mr. Tim here. I'm going to be reading our Star Wars book, Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. A Jedi you must become. Luke Skywalker would become one of the greatest Jedi Knights in the galaxy, but he wasn't always a powerful Jedi. In the beginning, he was just a boy, no different from any other. Luke fought bravely as a pilot for the rebellion. He even destroyed the Death Star. But Luke decided that he could best help the rebels if he trained to become a Jedi Knight. In a vision, let me get the page right. In a vision, Luke's old friend Obi-Wan Kenobi said to him, "You will go to the Dagobah system. There you will learn from Yoda, the Jedi Master who instructed me." Luke knew that Obi-Wan would appear to him only if his message was important. Luke and his droid, R2-D2, flew to Dagobah right away. What happened to him? Dagobah was not what Luke had expected. He thought a Jedi Master would live on a beautiful, serene world, but that was not what Dagobah was like at all. The planet was wet and muggy and crawling with bugs and critters and wild animals. It could be summed up with one word: gross. When Luke landed his X-Wing fighter, it sank right into the muddy water. Poor Luke. Suddenly, Luke felt someone watching him and spun around, pulling out his blaster. Standing in front of Luke was a pale green creature with big pointy ears. "I am wondering why you are here," the creature asked. "I'm looking for a great warrior," Luke replied. The creature shook his head. "A great warrior? Wars not make one great." Luke had to admit the creature had a point. "I'm looking for a Jedi Master," he explained. "Oh, Jedi Master," the creature said. "Yoda, you seek Yoda." The creature promised to take Luke to Yoda. But first, the creature stopped at his home to feed Luke dinner. With no sign of Yoda anywhere, Luke grew impatient. "We're wasting our time." The creature turned away from Luke. "I cannot teach him. He has no patience. He is not ready." Luke suddenly realized that this was no ordinary creature. Yoda? Yoda? Yoda laughed at Luke. "Adventure! Excitement! A Jedi craves not these things. You are reckless." Luke told Yoda that he had learned so much already and that he was not afraid. Finally, Yoda agreed to train him. Luke's first test was to run through the swampy obstacle course as Luke trained his body. Yoda helped him develop his mind. "A Jedi uses the Force for knowledge and defense," Yoda said, "never for attack." Luke began to understand that being a Jedi was less about him and more about helping others. Luke also learned to move objects with the Force. One day, Luke stacked a tower of rocks with his mind while standing on his head. But as Luke placed the final rock, his X-Wing began to sink deeper into the swamp. Luke lost his concentration and fell to the ground with a thud. Thinking about trying to raise his ship from the muck, Luke said to Yoda, "Moving stones around is one thing, but this is totally different." No, different. You must unlearn what you have learned," Yoda said. Luke concentrating again, he knew that he would one day... I'm on the right page. Concentrating again, Luke knew that one day he would have to confront Darth Vader, the powerful Sith Lord. He needed to be as strong in the Force as possible. Luke turned back to see the sunken X-Wing and said, "All right, I'll give it a try." Yoda stopped Luke, saying, "Do or do not. There is no try." Luke concentrated on Yoda's words and lessons, letting the Force flow through him. Slowly, the X-Wing began to rise. Luke was surprised as R2-D2 was excited. The little droid exclaimed with his own bands of beeps and whistles. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. But Luke struggled with his doubts. He knew that the X-Wing was very heavy. How could he possibly manage to lift it? Slowly, the ship began to sink back into the swamp. Luke was sad and discouraged. I can't. It's too big. Size matters not, Yoda said. Look at me. Judge me by my size, do you? Yoda reached out with his tiny old hand, and the ship began to move. Yoda concentrated even more, and the ship floated through the air until it came to rest on solid ground. I don't believe it, Luke said, astonished. That, Yoda said, is why you fail. Luke continued his training, more determined than ever. One day, Luke saw a vision through the Force. He saw his friends, Han Solo and Princess Leia. They were in trouble. They had been captured by Darth Vader. It is the future, you see, Yoda explained. I've got to go to them, Luke insisted. He couldn't bear to think that Han and Leia were in danger. Luke knew that a Jedi Knight was a defender, not an attacker. He acted out of protection rather than anger. It was a Jedi Knight's duty to put other people ahead of himself. Luke felt that they had come far enough in his Jedi training to make his own decisions. Luke decided to put his training on hold and go rescue his friends. I'll return, he told Yoda. I promise. As Luke's ship took flight, Yoda wished that he had more time to help Luke prepare. Luke's battles would not be easy. But he was good at heart. No matter where he went, the Force would be with him. Always. And next time we'll read The Rescue from Jabba's Palace. All right, guys, I hope you had fun reading this book with me. It's one of my favorites. I'll see you guys next time.